It's probably one of the most important things that we need to know when we're out there, honestly.
You got to have an understanding of it, especially at bigger tracks. Anytime you're moving faster, obviously air makes a bigger difference.
We punch such a big hole in the air. Our race cars are so big and our spoilers are so high up in the air. We punch a massive hole in the air. So
you can take the fastest race car that's on the track by himself and put him on a racetrack with a couple of cars and make him the slowest car.
I mean, if you're out front in clean air, I feel like your car's like a 10 out of 10, and then as soon as you get in dirty air, it'll go to about a 4 out of 10.
I mean, I went from running the second row, and you get behind somebody and you'll be dead less than a minute, and then I'm leading a B main, and it's like, this ain't even that hard. Like, what is going on? And it's just that much different being out front.
So I think that's the main thing. Guys today that's able to be dominant and win a lot of races is the fact that they're able to be good in dirty air and drive through the field.
So there's definitely a fine line right there of having aero grip and having mechanical grip. So I'll take mechanical grip over aero grip every day. Air is free. Mechanical grip's hard to find.
When we get tucked up behind a car, it just disrupts the whole air over the whole car, and you lose that downforce on the nose to help you steer.
As a driver behind somebody, you have to know where to place your car in order to make sure you got air on the nose of your race car so you can make the corner or even turn.
Yeah, you got to know, because you can enter behind somebody the wrong way, and you can go across the whole racetrack just by entering behind somebody wrong.
If a guy's in front of you, you have to be to the inside of him going into the corner, or else you're gonna fly away, basically.
So when somebody drives across the front of you and takes all that downforce off of it, you cannot steer.
Now Madden has to tiptoe around traffic in front of him. Ricky Thornton Jr. follows there, both drivers running the bottom. And then Madden moves up the racetrack. Ricky Thornton Jr. is there down the back straightaway. New race leader, RTJ.
It's almost like you're riding a horse and it wants to buck you off, because the whole front of the car literally will just raise up off the ground.
Next thing you know, you're looking in the air, you know?
It'd be like if a huge gust of wind came along and just swept you into the ditch.
It's like you're going down the corner and somebody just grabs you and yanks your wheel to the right. I mean, it's like there's nothing you can do.
Imagine being on ice and turning the steering wheel and just going straight. Like, you have like no control. Like, it is the most awkward, like dangerous feeling in life.
Because the first time that you go, in around the cushion thinking you're going to steer and somebody drives across your nose, that's how the guys get put in the fence. They didn't just drive into the fence. The car didn't break.
Yeah, I mean, these things are so important, and just keeping that nose sealed, and that's what I need to figure out, is when that goes wrong, what do you do to correct it?
The next thing you do is just grab the brake and try and turn back down the hill. So the faster you can see that guy coming across, and be more prepared to start to lift and turning down the hill, so that way it just happens quicker, is your best bet.
It's definitely a wild sensation that, it's hard to explain exactly how that works, but we're all still trying to figure it out, if there's any way around it, but there's not, so not that anybody's found so far. So